standing in front of the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. There's what appears to be a high-ranking law enforcement officer from the Sheriff's Office in a car. He's not getting out. I think that's maybe because we're here, but hopefully he'll get out in a second. We'll be able to talk to him. Sir, can I bother you for a quick second? How are you guys doing? Can we talk to you for a second? We're with Salem News. Yeah, we'd love to talk to you. Just to ask you if you knew Mike Abo, if you worked with him, if there's anything you could tell us at all.
Well, we can't really comment on that.
Hi there. Hey, good, how are you? Is Sheriff Jack Crabtree in by chance?
I haven't seen him at all today.
Yeah. Okay, is anyone, do you have a PIO that's on duty right now that might be able to give a comment on the Abo case? Wednesday was a tough day for the family of a small boy who authorities say suffered weeks of severe traumatic abuse at the hands of a reserve police officer named Michael Abo. Abo and his attorney appeared in court Wednesday at 3 p.m. in McMinnville, Oregon, at the Yamhill County Circuit Court in front of Judge Cynthia Easterday. They were seeking a reduction in the $1 million bail amount set for Abo after his arrest on the pair of Measure 11 assault charges. So far, there are no charges against the mother of the boy, who lived with Abo during the time of the abuse, yet apparently failed to report it. The 4-year-old boy's future was virtually destroyed. Among the boy's injuries are 7 broken ribs, a ruptured bowel, severe brain injuries, and he's reportedly covered from head to toe with rug burns. The list of injuries continues. The attorney representing Abo, Mark Cogan of Portland, Oregon, told the court that he believed his client was not a flight risk, and he said Abo was willing to sign extradition papers, adding that Abo does not have a passport. He asked for the amount of bail to be reduced from $1 million to $50,000. The father of Michael Abo, Dennis Abo, was called to the witness stand where he told the court that he supported the sheriff's office by making yearly donations. However, he was not sure what sheriff's office he donated to. Abo's father said his son's role as a police officer had been part of his identity. Michael Abo was fired from the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office for failing to show up in court to testify about arrests he had made. Dennis Abo said his son was sad and that he was not aware of his sons having issued threats or using steroids. I would only ask whatever you had to say, sir. He's unwilling to speak to us. But the steroid use is now established, substantiating a rumor that Abo was using this drug that often leads to rage, according to medical reports. The state agency that issues police certifications, the Department of Public Safety Standards and Training, or DPSST, had moved to pull Abo's law enforcement certificate. However, at a hearing, a judge decided Abo could retain the certificate. Judge Easterday said these particular crimes were among the worst she had ever heard of. How do you feel about that, Steve?
Very disappointed, but I'm so upset right now. I can't.
I understand.
I can't say anything more.
Right. But do you feel relieved to some extent that it wasn't lowered to $5,000?
That it was lowered?
That it was not lowered to what they were seeking?
Oh yes. Gee. Oh my God. Yeah. No. He needs to stay in jail, and now I'm worried who's going to be watching. I mean, those electronic monitoring things can be removed from your feet. What's to keep them from going to the hospital and getting my grandson and finishing it?
How's he doing? Is there any update?
He's. I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What did you think of the father of Mr. Abo's testimony? Did he give a pretty good example of what you were trying to communicate?
Well, the judge said it in her own words. She said she found he was credible, and she accepted that he was speaking sincerely. She did not question or doubt any of the things he said. That's the best we can do.
Right. Crimes of this nature make it, I would imagine, pretty difficult to see a change like that happen.
Well, we've had many clients who've been released on bail lower than this. We defend clients on ballot measure 11 charges quite often.
How is Mr. Abo doing in the Washington County Jail, as far as you know, what you're comfortable to talk about?
Well, he's not happy to be there, but he's safe, and I think he's being cared for appropriately.
in McMinnville, Oregon, with photographer Jerry Freeman. I'm Tim King reporting for SalemNews.com.